this is Jeff from Intergalactictoys coming right back at you. All right, today we're going to talk about more Hot Wheels, right? All right, so it's going to be a great video because if you're a Hot Wheels collector, new, old, whatever, and you constantly go out, right? Every time you're shopping, you're at Walmart, you're at Target, you're wherever, and you're looking for Hot Wheels. You got to go to the toy aisle, right? As a Hot Wheels collector, a die-cast collector, you got the itch. You're like, I gotta get some. What's there? I gotta. Hopefully, something cool is there. A treasure hunt, a super treasure hunt. Wouldn't that be nice? But instead, you go there and it's the same run-of-the-mill stuff, right? And you're like, no. I went shopping for this whole past month. I was gonna do just a week, but I said, you know what? Let's do a month. Everywhere, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, you name it, Fred Meyer, Walmart, and so forth. And this is what you're gonna find, folks. Now, so this is another video of don't touch that peg, right? For all you Hot Wheels fans that have that itch and you're gonna go out there and you're like, oh man, I gotta buy something today. I gotta buy something, and I'm gonna tell you, please, 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 do not buy these main lines. Don't buy them. You're making Mattel rich, which is great. Good for them. Bad for you, right? Why? Because you're buying a bunch of mainline cars that are mass-produced and they're not worth anything. And they won't be worth anything. If anything, I'm going to help you so that you don't have to rent a table or 2 tables or 3 tables at your latest die-cast show, right? And I see it all the time, right? If you were with me a few episodes ago, you saw that I went to the die-cast show that's just quarterly here where I live. And, you don't want to be one of those people. You don't want to be there, with hundreds of cars that you're going to take a loss on. That just doesn't make any sense. You work hard for your money. I love toys. I love cars. But I'm not going to go make a bad investment so that others can profit off of that. It just doesn't make any sense to do that, right? Now, some of you are like, well, I gotta, that's the car I want. Well, you know what? That's fine. Just buy it in the version that's going to be worth something. Right? So, whatever the car, like this car right here, that's a Koenigsegg. That's an amazing car in real life. But honestly, these are online right now. Nobody wants these cars, okay? They're a dime a dozen. And it's going to be that way, very likely. Maybe 20 years, but even then, so many cars I see from 20 years, 25 years ago, and, even 30 years ago, and it's not worth anything. So, let's keep if you go look. Okay, nothing wrong with looking. I do it all the time, and I don't buy, okay, except when there is that particular car that's going to be worth something, whether it's for your collection or whether you want to resell it and subsidize your collection, right? Those are the only ones that you really want to buy, okay? Don't worry, Mattel makes tons of cars, so it's not like, oh, I'll never get a Koenigsegg if I don't buy this one. That's not true. They'll make it for years and years and years. Plus, you could always buy the older ones that aren't worth anything anyway, right? So don't worry about that, okay? They will make plenty in plenty different colors for your collection. All right. How do you know? Okay, so how do you know what to buy, right? And that's through experience and research and looking on eBay and seeing what's worth what. And there's a track record. You'll see that some cars have a track record. You'll look and go, oh yeah, that car, they put that out, something similar to that years ago, and it's gone up in value. Of course, the easiest way to look is to look for that specialty carding, right? Not just the Zamex, but there's the Walmart exclusives. There's the Target Reds. We talked about those, and those are the ones that you want to get because you have a much better chance. They're limited. Anything limited, you have a much better chance especially in the Hot Wheels world, but in all diecast, in order to go ahead and get a car that's going to be worth something, that's worthy of putting up on your wall. Hopefully it is, because a lot of these times these cars end up in bins, in boxes, and you never see them again. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, you don't need thousands of cars that you're just going to put in a box. You're going to look at it and then go, oh, it's going in the box, and then it's going to go in storage or in your closet or something, and you never see it again. So that you just got to stop doing, because it'd be better to put up some really, really nice, valuable cars, that you like, and being able to enjoy that. Look at it, go, oh wow, I really like that. That's nice. And again, if you're reselling, then that's different. You might be, looking for cars. You might buy more cars because you're looking to sell. Of course, customize. There's customers like, get an extra car here or there. They want to they want to see what they can do in putting wheels on it. Maybe they do paint jobs or decals, things like that. I get it. Not really talking about that. We're talking about collecting just in general, especially for new collectors and resellers. Those who maybe you want to make a little bit of money, a little side hustle money, or they want to subsidize their collection. All right, so remember this: you got. There's two ways to try to get to unopened cases, right? That's the way to get the good stuff, and they're not foolproof. You can. The two easiest ways is to ask an associate if they have any unopened cases in the back, if they will admit it or not. Probably not in most cases, or they'll tell you they don't want to be bothered. So you're just like, oh no, they're already out there. Okay. The second way would be to ask, when do you stock? Which again, you might meet a lot of resistance, hesitation, or just kind of a general comment of, oh well, it changes, it varies and stuff, because they don't want you coming at that time. Especially, you can imagine a lot of this stuff is getting open ahead of time. Then it's kind of embarrassing. Really, the box is already open. You're like, hey, it came out on the floor. It's already open. You can guess that all the good stuff's already gone, right? Those super treasure hunts, those chase cars, and things like that. So, all right. Anyway, let's come shopping with me. I'm going to show you. We're going to go ahead and look, and we'll see, what I found out there at all these different stores. A whole month of shopping. This is what you're going to find. More than 90% of the time is what you're going to find out there, which is kind of disappointing. And again, it's the stuff you don't want to buy, because you'll just end up with hundreds or thousands of cars, and which will just turn into a loss of money, and you probably will just put them in a box or tote, and you won't ever see them again. So, all right, here we are at Dollar Tree. Now we're gonna look at the Hot Wheels. I'm coming here anyway to buy other stuff, but Dollar Tree doesn't have a whole lot of toys for collectors. There's a lot of play toys, but not a whole lot of collector toys. Anyway, so I know a lot of you are thinking, well, yeah, you go to a Dollar Tree, chances of finding a treasure hunt or super treasure hunt or are kind of rare. And that is true. That is true. But you're going to find out, I'm going to tell you that once, like if you looked at the last video at Walmart, you saw that all those dump-ins, and I can guarantee you they had been rummaged through over and over. And that's the key. How do you know if you're going to have a shot at a super treasure hunt or something exclusive? Well, guess what? You're going to have to get to those unopened cases like I talked about, right? And you're going to have to, or when they just land, those dump-ins just land, they put them out. Then, of course, the shopping carts, everybody gets those shopping carts and starts throwing them in there and looking for all the good stuff. And that's going to be you're going to have to be there right on the spot when they put them out. All right, let's go into Dollar Tree and let's look at the Hot Wheels. Okay, here we are. They got a shipper out here. I kind of helped them straighten out stuff. And there is nothing. But yeah, going through here, it's pretty typical that you're not going to find much other than cars that, you might want to play with. Unless, of course, you want, cars like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but not going to be a whole lot of worth later on. You can look them up and you'll see, because I've got an old one of that, and it's just not worth much. That's the toy section, which is mainly, toys for kids to play with. Okay, and that's what these are. But of course, collectors come in and try to get this stuff. So as you look through these, just like I said, don't buy any fantasy cars, nothing like that. They're never worth anything, almost never. And mainline karting, like I said, not gonna be worth a whole lot of value, even if it is a real car. Okay, so there's your tips. All right, here you go to your local grocery store, some specialty karting, right? Versus mainline karting, right there. Okay, so sometimes these, I don't know that they're $4.19, but you wouldn't want to buy them at that price. But anyway, that's the whole thing. There is that they've got specialty karting. Keep an eye out. Always keep an eye out for specialty karting, like we talked about. Okay. All right, here we are at Family Dollar. We're gonna look at the Hot Wheels here. It is a rainy day, but hey, let's just see what they have in Hot Wheels. Okay. All righty, walking through the toy. Oh wow, look at all these Hot Wheels. What? When did this happen? Specialty karting. Okay. Ooh, what do we got here? Let's see. Okay, golf. Can't go wrong with golf. What else we got here?
More specialty carding, folks. Look at that, Day of the Dead. I just wanted to show you this, the Zinger, right? Zinger Z1C. They made that in a Zamak. I think I have a couple at home still, trying to sell. So this one won't be worth anything. The Zamak, you might get a couple bucks. That's probably about it. So just wanted to show you that. So it comes in red too.
All right, guys, just finished with Family Dollar. I was impressed. They've stepped up their game, at least in my locale. That's a lot of Hot Wheels. Usually they'd have, like, you know, I don't know, maybe 4 pegs if that. It looked pitiful. No. Now I don't come here often, but I did today, and hey, you know what? I didn't find anything that I would want. Of course, the Hot Wheels are older. Remember, Walmart gets the newest stuff. Everybody else has to wait, which is a bummer. But anyway, I didn't expect to find much here. You know, treasure hunts. There was that specialty carding, but a lot of the stuff was there. I think most people have it. So anyway, Family Dollar. There you go. Dollar Tree. I did Ridley's. I'm not going to do Albertsons, but you know, it's usually the same stuff over and over. And every now and then you get lucky, but very, very rarely.
All right, and here we are at Mart, looking at their Hot Wheels. They've got a Hot Wheel end cap at my locale, which is kind of cool. And you got that specialty carding we talked about, right? And they also have an inline presentation. There you go. There's a little Miata, Audi. And a Matchbox, of course, and then in the end, Disney cars, and then the inline is right here. So yeah, they stepped up their game a little bit, you know. And again, don't usually find any super treasure hunts here, or treasure hunts, but it's possible. You never know. But anyway, so there you have it. And then they got, you know, your 5 packs. They got a little bit of die cast, not a whole lot, but you know, a little bit. So there you go, more Hot Wheels hunting. You know, unfortunately, put the sticker. They are $1.20 here. Okay, so 2 cents more than Walmart. There's the little cartooned ones, right? So, oh, there you go. What's that one? Hey, it's a Bugatti. I already have that one. So you never know what you're gonna find, right? You could find some cars you like here. You know, you never know. All right. Anyway, folks. Right here at Walmart, nothing new here for Hot Wheels, but I did find a few other things. Oh, look at that Disney car set. Hadn't seen that one before. But over here is where I'm excited about. Okay, so we've seen this Jay and Leno's Garage. If you want that for Hot Wheels, still available. But look at this Porsche. Oh, my goodness, man. Look at this. Nice. And check this out. So there's nothing on the back of this. It must be brand new. There's nothing on the back of this box like there normally is, but on this one there is. So I hadn't seen this one either, but here we go. There's a pink Porsche. I need to find that one. I definitely want to look at that one. I don't know what it is about the color pink though, right? But anyway, so I saw that was very cool. And then what else did I see? Oh, Coca-Cola is back. Here you go. If you're a VW fan, got that 1960 VW delivery van and the 1952 Beetle. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. So you gotta love those. And here you go. There's a Fanta Volkswagen bus as well. So some pretty cool stuff. And here's another one up here. Looks like people are hiding them or what. That one's pretty cool, huh? Coca-Cola. These are $24.94. Looks like at the M2 machines, 1/24 scale, right? So you got a pretty good selection right now at my Walmart. So might want to keep an eye out for those. Of course, there's other stuff here I see as well behind there. Anyway, so More Coca-Cola. Whole section of Coca-Cola. Very cool. And I might take the time and look through all these Jadas and see if I can find that pink Porsche. I just not seen it. So let's see. We'll put everything back, of course. No, Porsche Carrera. Look at this one. What is this? Dragon style Mustang of some sort. Here's that's the red Porsche. Oh no, it's a different. Wait a minute. Hang on. Another Porsche. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So a ton of 911s. This one's also doesn't have anything. It doesn't show what's on the back, so we don't get to see anything there. All right. So that's kind of it for Walmart Hot Wheels hunt. Before I go, I had to show you this set. Look at that. Look at this nice Porsche, brown Porsche. Of course, if you're into the licensed stuff like X-Men and the Peanuts, those are still out there. $342. Yeah, I can't get myself to pay that for those cars. So, all right, folks. And if you're seeing dump bins out here that have been out here for a while, and they look like this, total utter chaos. Okay. Now, I've always heard people say that sometimes they'll find something good, but chances are very, very low that you're going to find anything. Definitely no super treasure hunts or no treasure hunts. Look at this one, though, huh? I think somebody would have bought that, but it's in that HW art cars. But the Superbird, if you're into Superbird, yeah, you got to have that one if you're into Superbird, right? Very cool. So we talked about that specialty karting. Here you go, $297 for these. And this is the 60 years. You got Fords here, right? So if you're a Ford fan, here you go. There's the cars. Then again, the specialty karting, it might take a few years, but sometimes they do go up quite well in value. So, you know, you pay more for them than the dollar cars. But, and again, this isn't an absolute, but sometimes, you know, they do. You know, I've seen a lot of the older ones, you know, that go up in value. And, you know, could be $8 to $10 in just a few years. Probably not in a year or two, but, you know, you never know. Anyway, this is a different Walmart. Thought I'd go ahead and show you some of the stuff they have here. Everybody, here we are at Fred Meyer, and check this out. Ooh, look at that. The Maisto with the box. SM90 Stradale Ferrari. Anyway, look at that. Oh man, I hope it's not too expensive. I'm going to buy this car if I can. Now, back to Hot Wheels helping you buy cars. Check this out. I went through all these. Specialty karting, $1.79. If that's the case, that's good. Not a bad idea, right? But you got to get good cars. Now, look at the back. All these are missing. Those Volkswagens, they're not going to be worth anything that much. You get maybe a couple bucks if you're lucky. Well, guess what? They're already that. Even if you got $3, it still wouldn't be worth it. I can tell you because I've been selling these different ones, Zamac and others from older years, and you know, you get $2 at the most, really. So, you know, whoever's thinking, hey, that's the car that's gonna be worth something in this whole set, it's not. I can tell you that right now. Well, compared to these, maybe it will be, but it's still, that's just a don't buy, okay? And these are, again, muscle and blown. No, you don't want that. You want cars that are actual cars. You don't want any fantasy looking stuff. You want real cars, okay? So there you go, Lamborghini Huracan, right? And this Porsche Panamera back there, which looks okay. I'm not too much in the Porsche Panameras. Okay, so I just found out these are $8.49. So I'm gonna pass on this because $8.49. I thought $5. You know, even a premium Hot Wheel would be like $6.48 at Walmart. So this is just, yeah, $8.49 is pretty steep. So as much as I like this car, I'm gonna wait and get a pass. Alright, here we are at Hobby Lobby, and this is what I want to show people. Those, I talked about it in a previous video about display cases for your die cast. So here you go. Here's the prices up here, as you can see, $11.99, $5.99. So it just depends on what size you need, as you can see, right? And they carry, of course, M2. They even have Hot Wheels here. Here's the little display cases for the 1/64 scale, $6.99. You get 6 of them. And then here we go over here to look at what they carry. So they got green light. Here's Hot Wheels. But they're $7.99, so that's really expensive compared to Walmart. Well, not really, but you know, $6.48 at Walmart. So there you have it. And these are what I like. Majorette. Cool, look at this one. This is a nice Bugatti. Alrighty. And so there we have it. Johnny Lightning. And I think I saw a Majorette, Matchbox, Racing Champions, Auto World. So even the little 4x.